Welcome, callers. Today is March the 1st, 2021. This is HueFin. We're also known as HueFin News, to where we call the markets, where we ensure we predict where prices are going to go so that we can capitalize from it. We make sure that we try to win as much as possible and take the money away from the trap that you all see on the bottom left side of our screen. We need to be on the lookout for him because he's literally prowling about in the market to see who he can take advantage of. Now, when you look at the market, with the price bars and the volume, you can actually determine where he's anticipated to go so that you can meet him at the lick and take the bag. That's what we do. So if that is interesting to you, make sure before you go, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. We're simply here to make sure we all win. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. You guys can see we're going to do a price prediction for Aurora Cannabis. Yes, one of the bigger conglomerates, I guess you can say, in the cannabis space. We're going to look at Aurora Cannabis for today, and you all can see that we did a price prediction already right here on February the 12th. Was the last time we did a price prediction, or February the 15th. We did a price prediction for Aurora Cannabis, which is right here. We expected the market to go lower, and it did. So much so that right there on February the 23rd, the market in Aurora Cannabis actually came to our ultimate support area, or TP price, which was around $10. So 20% right there on February 23rd. We did our prediction on the 12th. We called the markets. We expected the trap to lower the price towards $10, and he came there on the 23rd. Great call, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's take a look at the market in Aurora Cannabis to see if we're really still in a weakness trend, right? We need to make a determination if this market in Aurora Cannabis is still weak. So now, first question, did we break a trend? All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this line right here, and it's not applicable anymore. And I wanted to zoom in. Did we break this trend in Aurora Cannabis? Now, you got to be honest with yourself, okay? We were bouncing. A lot of this price action occurred on the left side of the line until recently. So is the trend broken? Based off what the trap has already concluded, yes, it is. We need to realize that the market in Aurora Cannabis is no longer in a uptrend. So that leaves us two other options to which we can expect the market to go. Either we can hold sideways consolidational trading, meaning we're bouncing within a channel, support and restriction, or the market will continue to go lower in price. Okay, so let's look at this on a longer time frame. Since we're starting out a new month, let's look at the month of February for Aurora Cannabis. First thing you can tell is that we've already came and maintained a restriction point right here around $20. Right, the market for the month of February came up there towards a high of $18.98, and it still got rejected, right? And you can see even here that the market in Aurora Cannabis closed on the low of February. All of that institutes that the market is still weak in Aurora Cannabis on a monthly time frame. Looking at Aurora Cannabis on a 3-week time frame, the market still is weak. We are seeing that the market is able to prop itself up for the time being right here, though, which is around $10. Can we break that? We sure can. To where the market can actually come here towards $9.50. We can actually see that come to fruition. But given how much stockpile came in on this 3 weeks bar that started on January the 25th, and we're still seeing the weakness now, and the rejection is coming in right there, $14, now at $12. There is a lot of rejection and weakness being seen into the market for Aurora Cannabis. Right? You can see it right here on a weekly time frame. We're still seeing weakness into the market for Aurora Cannabis. Based off 1, the trend is broken. 2, the market could not close above $12 and even $14 over the last 3 weeks. Now, that doesn't mean that we cannot see the market try to push back up towards $12, right? We can still see that. because like I told you, $9 or $10 is trying to be maintained as support in the market for Aurora Cannabis. Now, looking at the market on the 3-day time frame, again, we was able to try to reclaim some price loss right there on the last completed 3-day price bar on February 22nd, but we still closed on the low of the bar. So we still got a little bit of weakness at best on the daily time frame. We're literally seeing that still in the market for this currency. For this particular stock. Okay. So yeah, we're going to play the weakness into the market in Aurora Cannabis. We're looking literally at $10 for the initial stage to see support. Literally, I'm just saying we're expecting the trap to come in and prop up the market right there around $10. Now, as we evaluate and surveil that price when he brings it down to that level, we'll need to see whether or not we will see more weakness or strength at that price. Because if we see more weakness, then we've already explained it. $9.50 back down towards $8 will be the next area of support. Okay. So now let's do this real quick. We're going to continue to play the weakness into the market for Aurora Cannabis. And we're going to do it on the daily time frame. Now, $12 is restriction, which is around 14%. I told you already that we will skim off a little bit around $10, which is about 4.75% profitability, because we have prior information that once the trap came to $10, he maintained the area for support. So we would need to exit out the market on the weakness in anticipation that the market can go higher from that price, right? And then ultimately we're going to bring it all the way down towards $9.36, give or take. Okay. Long term, yes, the market in Aurora Cannabis is weak, and we need to continue to play that. So we're in position. This is our expectations going forward into the market for Aurora Cannabis. We're still playing in weakness. The market is not garnering any strength as of yet. Once we see that change, and we should see that change if it's really going to happen around $10. Okay, we break $10 to the downside, then our forecast is pretty much on point on trying to call the market. So now, what do you all expect? What do you all call in the market for Aurora Cannabis? Where do you see it going? Let us know. Give us your stock price prediction for Aurora Cannabis in the comment section of this video. Because if anything, we need to ensure we stay away from the trap and that we take advantage of what he lays down for us on the price chart. And that's it, callers. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and we'll talk again on the next video.